Lake District, and we're in a topiary, and this is crazy. I'm so glad I don't have to cut these hedges. These would be soul destroying. They're amazing. Look at them. Absolutely grand. So if you're in the Lake District and you want to have a lovely trip around somewhere, this is Levens Hall, just not far from Kendal, and yeah, absolutely grand. We've been in the house as well, but I didn't take any video in there. But this is wonderful. Weather helps as well. Oh, and the food's fantastic here. So this is a beach hedge in here. Absolutely amazing. And it's a child. That belongs to me, does that child? And then through here, this is a hazel archway going through to the water. So these are hazelnut groves grown in candelabra style along there. That's absolutely fantastic. With obviously a lovely pond full of lilies in the middle as well. Back in the Lake District. Buzzard flying overhead somewhere up by the sun. Absolutely amazing. Going up Loughrig Fell. Look at that. Absolutely grand. I've now got relations looking at me strange because I'm videoing and talking to the camera. So as a bit of a difference, I've actually come back to Cathedral Quarry, where I was many years since. Yeah, that's fine. Just doing a video. Just doing a video. So, but this is one of the ways out of the quarry that I couldn't find last time because it was dark. But this in here, you can see the roof's getting a fair bit low here. But I was looking at the shot holes before, and these little shot holes, some of them have got a triangle profile to them. And that goes back through to Hodge Close there. So, I'm gonna head out this way. But if you do come here, these are all safe places to come and walk. Normal Lake District weather is resumed, and we have spotty cow sheep just in behind our hotel room. They look awesome. So we're just about to be headed to the airport to try and go, well, to fly out to Poland, which is going to be pretty cool. And yeah, Lake District is back to what it normally would. We've just had like 3 days of pretty good sun and some amazing times and some amazing places as well. But the rain's come, time for us to head off. Continuation of holiday and welcome to the top of the hills. So I think this is called Kapruski Verch. I'm not very good at pronouncing it. So this is Slovakia behind us, and that is Poland. So, yeah, I think it's Slovakia. So down there, just where them two ski slopes are, is where Zakopane is, which is where we're staying. And there's people skiing up. We've come up on the cable car. We've got sledges, but absolutely stunning. Amazing. Not too chilly up here, which is why we're not unfortunately being able to go skiing this time. Because you've got to know what you're doing, because there's only black runs up here, and I don't know how to ski. So all the ski schools are closed because it's just like the last bit. They're basically scratching the surface to get some decent snow up here. But absolutely stunning. So we're just shy of 2,000 metres. So if you're relating this to the Isle of Man, that is the height of Ben Nevis and the height of Snaefell on the top of each other. And yeah, that's the tallest peak, which is 2,097 metres, I think it is. And this is just 1,996, I think it is. So yeah, just shy. But absolutely amazing. If you're in the area, come and have a go. It costs about 110 quid to get up here on the gondola. And obviously if you can ski, you could probably do far more with it. Right, I'm going to be heading down in a minute. Having just been up the mountains yesterday, we're now looking at the mountains from a very scary glass platform. Don't worry, there's a higher one yet. This is the skywalk. Let's go have some fun. So this is the upper glass balcony with a very confident child in front of us and a fantastic view of the mountains. So the last balcony was down there, sorry, let's grab the edge. And that there was where we were yesterday, up on the top of that mountain. Absolutely stunning. Look at where height we are compared to the trees and the view looking out over the valleys and trees out the far side. So if you're in Poland, in southern Poland, and you fancy coming down towards the skywalk, it is absolutely spectacular. I'll try and share the locations of these places because I haven't got a clue how to pronounce any of them because I don't speak any Polish. But we're a fair long way up here. What is absolutely amazing is they're really small field structures as well. It's just along behind the buildings over there, you can see these tiny little thin fields, which just seems to be like totally the opposite of what British farming has gone towards. So it's very interesting to see the difference. Now I'm wondering, can I get into that bit? I don't know if I've got the guts to do that really. This is kind of on the limit. I don't really like heights, so this is me slightly out of my comfort zone, but it was well worth it. And I have heard, apparently, there's bears in these woods, brown bears, stuff like that. So that'd be cool. We've already seen a deer, and obviously a ski slope, but there's no skiing. So the whole idea of this trip was to try and go skiing, but unfortunately, weather forecast worked against us, and there's no snow. Well, not enough to ski on anyway. Right, find my way down. So my guess is on the heights. The highest one here, 2,617, is that one. That one in the middle. 2,000. Oh no, 2,600. Oh no, yeah, 2,617. 2,655 is just next to it. Beautiful mountains. Last night in Zakopane, and it has been absolutely wonderful. This is our hotel, absolutely great, which is really funny because it's actually quite a fancy hotel and it wasn't when we basically booked the cheapest one on booking.com. So we were paying, I think it was £30 a night or £60 a night or something like that, including breakfast and everything. Absolutely amazing. We've just been down and not really done much today, but as you can see, not much snow left now. Most of it's kind of gone. I'm just hanging around to take a photo in the car park, so I'm looking very dodgy and I've been looking for deer and anything like that. We've seen some bits and pieces, but as I say, apparently there is bears in them there hills. We've not seen anything, unfortunately. We did see a deer down in the centre, and we saw a deer on the night we arrived here as well. So yeah, this is going to be about it. Tomorrow we fly back and then boat back to the island. So right, I better get rid of this photo. Hello, and back on the Isle of Man, back in the pickup, back in work attire, and back at work. And that's been a long day. After about 2.5 hours sleep on the boat last night, The boat was late leaving, so we didn't actually leave until 2:30 in the morning, which meant we didn't get in till 6. And then the mountain road was shut, so by the time I'd driven all the way around, there was not enough time to go to sleep before I had to come to work. And I've just done, what, 8 hours at work, I think, thereabouts. 7 hours at work. 7 hours. Short day. Yeah, so southern Poland, absolutely amazing. I can highly recommend it to anyone. Yeah, it was great. What a fantastic time. Really nice people, really nice location, scenery was stunning, very affordable. We nearly didn't get back because there was an issue with Ryanair. Well, there was an issue with what Manchester had done on his way out when we left. They'd mucked up something on his visa. Nothing to do with us, nothing dodgy on us. They just had done something wrong, which then meant that we nearly didn't get a flight back, so that was a lot of worry. But I'm going to finish this video here. I am on Tesco work tomorrow and actually Saturday as well, and got to kind of catch up with stuff which has been going on. So I will see you later. Thank you so much for coming along on the journey. Sorry it's been 2 weeks since we posted properly, well, since I posted properly, and things will start to happen soon with the pumpkins. Right, see you later.